you've created a company for creating content.
Correct, but the thing
Isn't
is,
that enough?
तेरे पैसा आ गया तो लाइफ झिंगा लाला अपूर्वा like Rebel Kid. She's one of my favorite. Like everyone will become a creator. And like Deepak Kalal and all those people. I don't know why are they doing it. They get so much backlash about the things, and they like I just don't understand. Like somewhere like I would not enjoy this content, and it creates a lot of negativity around it. Yeah, I'm really proud of my failure. 20% of your audience, of your customers, to start posting about you. Like I guarantee you, you'll be talks of the town.
So today we have someone who's changing the world of marketing. After pivoting for more than 3-4 business models, we have Wild now that's featured in Shark Tank India season 3. And we have the founder here, Dishant, with us. Dishant, so happy to have you here.
Thank you for having me here.
Very, very happy. We've been trying to get in touch with you for a while to get you here. So I saw your Shark Tank episode. I think super phenomenal. And your, I think, company was live for just about 5-6 months before you actually got funded on Shark Tank.
Actually, the company was live since 3 years, but we launched our startup, the pivoted startup,
Yeah.
in August 2023. So yeah, it was 6 months then when we went in.
Give us a little bit of a backstory. When you say pivoted startup, what exactly happened before you actually finalized on the business model of Wild?
So this was back in 2018, where the idea, I actually got an idea of something in creator space when there was no word of creator, right? It was all bloggers and everything, what people used to
Yeah,
call
yeah.
food bloggers, fashion bloggers,
Yeah.
travel bloggers.
Yeah.
And it was like I was browsing on Networking Now India. There's a Facebook group where everyone was just asking about bloggers, and I saw an opportunity there. And like why everyone, and since last 6 months they were just asking for give me Santoshi's number, anyone has Santoshi's number, Ashna Shaw's number. And I was just wondering who are these people and why everyone's asking for their numbers. And that's where the idea of doing something in the space, and I started believing in the concept of blogger marketing. That was the whole part that time. um, and it was very trustworthy, very new. Not everybody was into it, but it was really working well.
Yeah.
And
From
like
what I remember, it was working for a niche category of beauty and personal space really well that point in time when
beauty,
blogging was
even
a thing.
fashion,
Yeah,
even
yeah,
fashion,
right.
beauty, travel was really working well. And like Instagram was also very new that time. This is like 2014 to 15.
You're talking about when the written blogs and stuff used to come out,
Correct,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And when Instagram just came in and people started following people, and that followers actually started getting into that existence in a followers matter.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, that time the brand started working with a lot of bloggers to and found a new way of marketing. And that's where like I found an opportunity to do something there. um, so I started talking about my this idea to everybody. Okay, let's do something. That time the idea was very simple. That what if we created a directory of influencers, bloggers, of and have everyone on one platform where people can actually come and find, and you don't need networking now to do that.
Yeah.
And that's where I started telling my friends like about the idea. And one of my friend was like, I have a friend. He had a friend. He was like, he's from IIT Bombay, very smart dude. Why don't you brainstorm with him? I was like, my eyes so opened up. I was like, IIT Bombay, 100%. Like, if he validates, then I'm a successful person. I was like, that was the idea. And I met him, and he tore the paper. He was like, "What are you doing? Get into your family business. What are you doing?" And then I realized that he doesn't even have Instagram,
Okay.
and he was just telling me because for him it didn't make sense.
Yeah, yeah.
But after 1 week, he reached out to me, and he was like, "Listen, the I was researching about the idea. It can be worked out, but directly thing will not work out. It's not monetizable." I was like, "Okay, I'm all yours. Like, if you have something else." He was like, "Okay, let's meet again. I'll work on something and come back." And we kept on meeting, and then he realized that this could be something very big, and that was Yash, my co-founder. And uh, and he was like, I'll come part time. I'll like look into it. And
Was he working that time?
yeah, he was working with his family business.
Okay.
And he had no idea, and no like even plan of like doing something of his own, like or do something else. He knew that this is what he wanted to build, And then he was like, okay, I'll help you out a little bit. And then he was like, I'll come part time. And then even he didn't realize when became full time in it, because so exciting, so new.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we, in 2018, around 2018 19, we launched our first business around in the creator space, which was called Influnite. It was a platform which connected a marketplace for brands and influencers to meet. And we kept on working. We scaled that thing to 10,000 people, influencers using it, and more than 300 brands using it. But we realized everyone was working offline.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
platform was not required. Brand managers called us and said, "Take the money and find me the influencer and execute the campaign." And influencers were like, WhatsApp पे मैं photo भेज दोगे and you approve it."
Yeah.
And suddenly we became an agency without even realizing
Knowing.
it. And we started scaling the agency, and we actually started making good amount of money. And leave two of us and three interns, we were actually doing pretty well. But it was not satisfying. Somewhere, like, we were like, okay, we started with a tech product and we should also stick to the tech. And that thought was always there. After a year's time of running this, we realized that some campaign came to us. And so that was the first pivot, that from platform to agency. Agency to something else came in, where we realized that every day everyone has become an influencer. This was post COVID. Everyone has started creating content on social media. Everyone has become an influencer. Nano and micro influencers are getting a lot of leverage,
Yeah.
but it's very difficult to find them. I can get a number of a top cat A creator today very easily, but I don't think so. I can find someone who has 2,000 followers staying in Powai. Like, I don't think so. I can find that person.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah, yeah. It's going to be difficult.
Like, it's not possible. Only how it's impossible to go on Instagram to search for like Powai, someone staying in that area, 2,000 followers matching my direct. It doesn't make sense. But we got a campaign during that agency time that we want to find influencers who uh, matches the brand persona of a brand. I was like, how do I find these personas on the internet? And that's where it came in. Like, when we found these people, we realized all were the brand customers. And then Yash and I just were talking and talking, and we were like, what if we make customers into influencers? And that sounded very big, and it sounded very authentic, organic, and sounded big.
It sounds very big, but it also sounds kind of undoable for some reason.
Yeah, it was. It
Yeah.
was like when we got this idea, it was undoable.
Yeah.
But that's where the money lies, right? Like, if you do something which is not doable, that's where money lies. And no one was in the world had cracked it. So we started talking to brands. We already knew a lot of brands. We spoke to them about this concept. They were like, "Wow, this is amazing. How are you going to do it?" So we started with e-commerce website, simple slash tag. We named it Third Pivot, where we created a website where people can buy. If you have more than 10,000 followers, you get 50% discount or cashback. And if you have 10,000 lesser followers, then you get 30% cashback. Very simple. We're running it on WhatsApp, and somewhere we realized हम e-commerce game में घुस गए. Just to prove your concept, you are in competing with Amazon and Flipkart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're like, okay, this is not going to work. Our CAC was very high. Then we created, to solve that CAC problem, we created a layer on top of existing e-commerce websites. Like, for example, boat. If you buy from a boat website,
Yeah.
you would get a message from us saying that, hi, you purchase XYZ product at XYZ price. Put your Instagram. So when you put your Instagram, instantly we used to tell you how much cashback you will get, or discount, or like some money back for giving a shout out.
How would you communicate this to your customers?
Like, this was brand's customers, this was not our customers.
Yeah.
We were just layer on top
Say
of
I'm
it.
a customer. I go and I buy something from, say, a Myntra,
Yeah.
and I have.
Myntra would not be there. It's something like a brand website. So, for example, Boat's e-commerce website.
Okay, okay, let's go with
Yeah.
Boat. Like, I'm a customer. I go to Boat. I add a product to the cart and I buy it.
Yeah.
And what happens then?
So then, because we have tied up with Boat,
Yeah.
we send you a WhatsApp message that you purchase XYZ product from XYZ price from Boat, right? So you'll trust it, because instantly you'll get a message from us. and we ask you if you are please put your Instagram, and we can give you a cashback on it, earn up to 100% cashback. So you'll put your Instagram, and we'll tell you how many followers do you have, and how much cashback you will get because of this. And that's how we used to
Do
communicate.
you say, do you have somebody behind the phone chatting
Nothing,
with
no,
these
no, no.
people?
It's a bot. It's a proper bot.
Automated.
Everything
So the
automated.
automated bot would actually catch how
Correct.
many followers they
The
have,
advantage of IIT Bombay founder, co-founder.
present it,
Yeah.
and then after that you would tell them that because you have XYZ followers, this is the cashback you can attain
Correct.
on making a reel or on making a post,
That
right?
time the reels was not there, so it
Okay.
was a post
It was a
mostly.
post.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
So
was a
if you
post.
post, you get X amount off.
Correct.
What was the traction you saw there?
So a lot of traction. Actually, out of we realized that out of 100 customers, only 10 customers actually buy from the boat's website.
Yeah.
Other 90% goes from
Amazon and all
Amazon,
of that.
Flipkarts, and
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that. So now out of this 10 people, only 3 people had eligible Instagram account, a good Instagram account where boat would also benefit out of. And out of 3, only one person used to do it. And like this will not work because once like these people are not going to come very often to boat to buy a product.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One,
Absolutely.
and also to create a product for 10 touch points and only one person, 3 people eligible for it, and only one person doing it, doesn't make sense to scale this business. So, and we were like, but these 3 people to have Instagram account. Why are we tracking only boats transaction? What if they have a good Instagram? We can track every transactions. That's where our last pivot came was Wildcard, where we created a card, a Visa powered card. It was very difficult process to go through. We didn't know how do card gets made.
Yeah.
Like fintech company में घुस गए हम.
Yeah, when you actually showed me that card, we'll actually show the card to our
Yeah.
audience as well. When you showed me that card, the first thing that popped in my mind, how the hell did you create this?
Even I didn't know. Even I had no idea. But we had a lot of kind people helping us in the journey. Like we spoke to everybody, anybody, how to make this card happen, and everyone was guiding us. We got Visa card. Secondly, we got top two good banks to back us up. Uh, and yeah, like we just made the card. And the idea was very simple. We'll give out this card to anybody with 1,000+ followers on Instagram with a public profile. Um, Shop with any of our brand partners, give them a shout out, story, post, reel, however you would like, and earn cashback on it. That was the wholesome idea of that's what took us 2023 to launch.
Just thinking of this, actually just give me a thought in my head. Say that if I'm like a, say 21-year, 22-year-old, I have nothing to do in life as of now, let's say, and if I aspire to become an influencer, this is a way that I could become
This
an
is best,
influencer.
yeah. This is the best
It's the
way.
easiest way. I mean,
Correct.
तुम दिखा सकते हो ऐसे that you've collaborated with 10 brands, but you've actually really not in a way.
Yeah.
You understand that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, it could look like I collaborated with Myntra,
But they
which is
have actually, if you
Yeah.
go to see, because they are paying for it,
Yeah,
and end
getting
of the
something
day,
back.
yeah, because you have less followers today,
Yeah.
you are just starting up.
Yeah.
You're still getting benefit for posting for them.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You get the brand's name, you get that social proof to show other brand that's gonna pay you for that, and आपका पहले का I think the first couple of months का traction, you can get out from there only.
100%.
Say that's your investment to become an influencer. Let's call
And
that.
you would do it anyway, right? You would go and purchase that products anyway if that is the niche what you want to become an influencer in.
Of course, of
So
course.
you'll
नहीं,
have
वो
to
तो
buy.
वो तो एक category हो गया कि
Yeah.
this is what I want to do. I'm just thinking of it from a point of view because see today nowadays we are all on Instagram, right? And there's not one person जिसके दिमाग में आया होगा कि यार मैंने भी कर दिया होता ये सब posting वगैरह, तो today I would have been an
Correct.
influencer.
So we are the medium. We are a
Yeah.
medium of. We are an enabler to start your influencer
Exactly,
career. Yeah.
exactly. That's what I think that I mean another side to just look at it is the fact that you can make influencers also.
Correct. We would be a factory of it.
Yeah, I mean in your app, this is just a thought, random thought, but in your app there should be like a section or a category wherein people who do not have followers or just who are wanting to get into the influencer space, how do you become an influencer? Just stuff like that also.
We
I
have a
feel like-
course on our app.
Yeah,
So we
that
have
you
a
could
course
get a
how to
premium for
create
that.
content, how to create content,
Yeah.
how to do. So we do guide our users how to create content. We do get on a call with them to guide them, like what type of content will give you what type of cashback.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, like we do guide them. We know a lot of people who started in at Wild with 1,000 followers or 2,000 followers have been on like 20,000 followers today.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
like
But
in
yeah,
6 months.
it's a good system to just enable the community of influencers. Somebody who probably doesn't know how to get their first
Yeah,
couple of deals. This is the way, guys.
yeah,
So I understood about your pivot a lot of times. I think you had about three pivots till you actually reached
yeah.
your final business model. But I'm sure pivot is not the best thing to do for a founder when he's actually doing it, because it feels like a loss or defeat in some way. As in something you were doing did not probably go right, which is why you're pivoting, right? Or maybe a fault in the system or a
Not
default.
necessary. Like, you are trying to get your best product in the market, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
End of the day, no one is here to fool each other. If you're trying to fool
Absolutely.
your
Own
customers
self.
or like your investors, you're actually fooling yourself,
Yeah, yeah.
because they are like, end of the day, what you are trying to do is you're trying to just create value for, in our case, brands and users, which are uh, like, we are just always into creating value. If we by chance not create value for one of the parties, like, we'll not be successful. We are a marketplace, we are a platform, right? So we have to be very sure about what we give to the brands and what we give to the users. Both play like very vital role for us.
Absolutely. How important do you think is it for entrepreneurs to be liquid enough to pivot and switch?
Honestly, in our case, we have not raised so much. The way people think that we have raised a lot, we have not raised so much money. We have run the company in the most jugaad way possible. Till date, the people who are working with us, I'm very fortunate that all are way too underpaid from market standards, and they know it. And it's not like, I've fooled them or I've got into the thing. They know it, and in our interview only we say that whatever your market rate is, it's in the market and not yours, right? So the way we are running the show. I don't think so. If you ask me again to do it, I don't think so. I'll be able to now. Like, it is that way, like, the way we have done it. I don't know. It was just God's hand on us. Like, everything has worked out really well for us. But of course, a lot of ups and downs. Every day there's a new stress buster, like stress which comes in.
Yeah.
Um, every day new challenges. But we are just enjoying the.
This is like tea and coffee for a founder, right? Problems, everyday stress, something going wrong. This deal was going to happen today, money didn't come in, stuff like that. I mean, this is, for me, it's a daily thing for me, honestly.
It is a daily thing for all of us. But more than that, like, so for founders, job is not only dealing and solving a problem, but also keeping the team motivated, keeping lots of things which you don't want to disclose to even your co-founder,
Yeah.
because like, you don't want to pass on the stress unnecessarily if you can solve it. A lot of things happen. Yeah, like,
Yeah, yeah,
founder's
I know.
journey is like, every journey is very important, and if you want to learn everything in one life, like, you should become a founder.
Very well, very well said. Very well said. I also think if you want to go hell and back, you should become a founder, because uh, I'm 29 right now, and I feel like when I was a kid, I was a really shy kid. Like, I was so shy. I'm not kidding. Okay, when I like awkward shy. You know that kid who's just like fucking awkward. Like, you make them like meet a couple of people, and there's this one girl that can't speak and just like one corner,
You mean
and
introverted?
very like
Okay.
introverted to a level which is awkward for people. Like, they'll be like, is she okay? Like, not introvert as in okay, she's shy, it's fine. I was awkward introvert, like. And when I started working, I realized that like it's all in my head. It's everything is in my head. Like, nobody's really, nobody cares, and everything that you think about yourself, you make like a big bubble, right? And that this is like this. These people think like this. This is what I can do. This is what I am. You have like a scenario created since your childhood, and then I feel that when I became a founder, I had to go down and start up again, because every time I had a perception, it would get shattered. Like, for example, I would think that, like, for example, I always had this thing that I'm an intelligent person. Because I was good in studies, I was decent in, like, everything was okay. EQ, IQ, everything was decent. Okay, so I thought that I always thought that I'm okay. Okay, I'm very smart and I'm normal. Like, I'm decent. I'll pull through. But when I started working, every day somebody would make me feel dumb. Every day, there would be a salesperson walking, trying to sell me something. He would just be there, "मैम आपको पता नहीं है, आप छोटे हो ना इसलिए आपको आता नहीं है." Go to another person to use where you are selling. He would also make you feel dumb. So every perception that I had about myself, everything broke. Everything broke when I started working. I had to literally go ground zero. I was so shy, and I was so like Like I wanted to be not be in front of people. I wanted to not talk in front of people. All of that, but just working, everything shattered. Like I was just like, he's a 60-year-old, 70. Go talk. What the hell do you have to do?
Correct.
Like be shameless. You don't have an option. Let's say the idea of wanting to do it and not wanting to do it was taken away from me.
Yeah.
The choice of, do you want to do it? Do you want to wake up at 9 a.m. every morning? Do you want to like just 9 to 7 be at one place in an AC cabin with that one light hanging on your head and in front of a PC? That option that I had always in my life to choose what I wanted to do, that was taken away.
But honestly, like what you are trying to say, right? It is, I think so. Every founder
Yeah,
story, right?
yeah. I'm
In
sure.
school, I didn't even have a girl as a friend because I didn't speak to anyone. But I still had friends, and today, like a lot of people come and tell me like how do you can talk to anybody and everyone? And I was like, it's not been taught. It's been like no one
Learned.
I learned. Like it has
Yeah,
not been taught
same
to
thing,
someone
same thing.
by someone. Like
Yeah,
and as you mentioned, right? I was just pushed, like,
yeah,
and you were just pushed into it, and
yeah.
you learned how to swim.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
yeah.
I have no other words to explain it. Also, I mean, coming back to a very, you mentioned jugaad. That's a very, I feel like if somebody asks me what is the one thing that you need a person to have to become an entrepreneur or founder or even a great employee for that matter, I feel like jugaad is that one masala. It's like that,
Yeah.
you buy that extra masala for that Maggie masala thing. It's that. I feel like that's the spice and the magic powder of a founder. Do you believe the same thing?
I 100% believe, and I think that's the only way I've lived my life. Like some I don't know how I would put it these things in words, but some magical things have happened to in my life, and I don't know how it has happened. Uh, like if I go back 10 years back, I'm living the best entrepreneurial life which I had dreamt of. Right, this is exactly what I wanted, and I have it now. Of course I want something more, so that's what I'm
Yeah.
working towards.
Yeah.
But I have a co-founder who's IIT Bombay, and I'm an MCom, like MCom guy, like didn't know how to speak. People like didn't was never good at studies. Um, like I don't know how things have happened, but it has happened. But yeah, like if I have worked towards it, it's not like I've not worked towards it. Nothing has come to my door and knocked at my house. I spoke to a lot of friends, and that's why someone introduced me to someone, and I was just in the market. And today also, like we just keep on working. We don't know sometimes what will work out, but we just keep on working. And now it has become at such a level that 99% of my conversations have been all about my work. Like I don't have anything else, and I feel ashamed on like because I don't have anything personal. Because my personal is my work. My work is my personal thing. So like yeah,
Crazy, crazy. Just to hear the determination from somebody like you and just younger people, when I hear them speak about something that they are so passionate about, and when people like you and I, when they say that, Arey, we couldn't even speak, we couldn't even do this, and I also always just had this I just when you were kid, this is a very weird story, I'll just tell you, but because I can relate
yeah,
to you
please.
very much right now. We were in this classroom, and you know how this new teacher had come into our class. It was her first lecture. So she's like, hi, my name is XYZ. She's like, now everybody's gonna stand up one by one and tell what they want to become, right? And I was sitting somewhere in the last row, whatever, and I was waiting. मैं सबका सुन रही थी कि what is everybody saying, what do they want, and I was like, सबसे अच्छा जिसका आंसर लगेगा मैं भी वही बोल दूंगी. That was my idea. तो टीचर ये वो चल रहा था, फिर किसी ने ना फैशन डिजाइनर बोला. आई वाज लाइक क्रेजी, आई विल से फैशन डिजाइनर आल्सो. सो मैंने वो जब तक आगे आगे बढ़ रहा था ना, तब तक मेरे को लगा फैशन डिजाइनर अब तक का बेस्ट आंसर है. मैं वही बोलूंगी. बट देन व्हेन it started coming close to me, like it was my chance. I woke up, I got up and I was like businesswoman. And I just sat and I was like, ये क्या बोल दिया?
अंदर से आ गया ना.
ये क्या? And I was like, अच्छा पापा का बोला होगा, because my dad, whenever he meets somebody, he says, I'm a businessman, I have a business, and
Correct.
that's how he introduces. So suddenly in my head, it just something flickered, and I was like, businesswoman, and everybody clapped for me, because it was not something that people, and nobody had said that in the class, and the teacher was like, wow, so nice, and everybody clapped for me, and I sat down and I was like, ये हुआ कैसे? ये क्या हुआ? And in my, you say everybody talks a lot about manifestation, but in my head, I have always imagined myself sitting in an office. I don't know why. I genuinely am telling you, like, you know what, how I have imagined my life. It's funny. I have always imagined taking flights and going from one office to another office. I don't know why. Nobody has this dream. Do you?
I have something similar, but not like going to office to office.
Yeah.
Mine is more like meeting more people and more networking.
Yeah. Similar, but like it looks like in my picture, it looks like glass building, like a cabin, formally set up people. I don't know why. Since a kid, I have always had this picture, and today when I just looking around, leave how good the company is, leave Shark Tank, leave everything. But when I just look around, it's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
When I just look around, my life is the same. My right now the office that I sit in is a glass building, and just some things no keep connecting, and it's so weird. I don't know if it happens with anybody else.
So that's where the so I think so we will get into this topic very soon because somewhere manifestation I would not put that word that openly because it's a very differently looked at word.
Yeah,
Like someone
absolutely.
said that oh you manifested it, and someone said like I was like no I did not. If you take away the credit of me working so hard,
Yeah.
that's also not fine because like I worked very
Very
hard
hard.
and the only one thing was going in my head was to make this work. So when I made this work, you can't just say that you manifested it. Like no, I was only thinking about this.
Yeah.
That's why I maybe would have manifested it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like and also you mentioned one thing, right? I'm going to divert a little bit, but
Yeah.
you said like uh, in your school, someone like the teacher asked, "What do you want to become?"
Yeah.
What is the top two or top three most favorable like occupation right now? Like what people are looking for.
Tell me.
The first one is doctor. Second one is
Engineer? Don't say
no.
that.
Second
Thank
one
God.
is YouTuber,
Okay.
and the third one is content creator.
Oh my God. Oh my
Now you
God.
can see the why Wild is doing what it is.
People want to become, I mean, people aspire to become content creators at this point in time, which is why I think you guys are great
Next five
enablers.
years, in next 5 years, it will be not a choice, but you have to be a content creator. Unfortunately, and fortunately for us, um, we have become in such a digital world that always we used to have now like have a side income, right? This is your profile, how social currency. Social currency is nothing but your followers, your who's following you, or how's your social media is valuable, right? This part is going to become so important in everyone's life, be it engineer, like even if you're a coder, put it out there, be a doctor. Now if you go to see any category, you'll have some content creators there.
Yeah.
Agriculture, like name a category,
There's
mom
none.
bloggers,
There's
everything.
no,
So
yeah.
anything what you put on internet will have an audience who'll fall into that niche, will want to learn from you, and now it will be not a choice. Like as you mentioned, right? Like as a founder, you didn't have choice to do things. As a human being, you'll not have choice to do, but you'll have to have a social media. Like today, many times, like if we are hiring a person, we do check their in LinkedIn, we do check their social media and everything, how that person is, where do they go, what their will they vibe in our office. Like, and at the end of the day, you want to create a culture. You want to go back and you want to see everything, and that's the only way where you'll find out. And like internet has become so big and big part of our life that everyone will be a content creator.
So we know that brands have to now become creators in this new age. What do you think about founders becoming creators? Since now when you and me are sitting in front of the camera, this is the good time to ask you.
I think though people have already have become a creator. Like founders have created become a creators. I think it is again no choice for a founder to not to become a creator.
Absolutely.
Um, I was forced, but like luckily my co-founder Rij, he is a creator himself, so I don't have to push myself into becoming a content creator. But somewhere I have tried, but it's very difficult to be one. Um, people think that सिर्फ post करना है और video डालना है उतना easy नहीं है बहुत कुछ जाता है but yeah it's not a choice again like everyone will become a creator as I mentioned earlier founders will start always a creator always like it's very difficult.
You know what is the newest thing I'm seeing? Politicians becoming creators.
As I mentioned, right? Like as
Yeah.
I mentioned, there won't be choice for you
Yeah.
to do anything, but you will be forced to do a content creation regardless of what you do.
Yeah.
If you're an employee, you are a coder, you are a designer, you got whatever it is, you have to have a content creation as your side thing compulsorily, for you to not it is not for monetization, it is more for you to
Distribution purely, I feel like.
it is not only distribution, it's more about you to get better opportunities.
Like I'll give you a stat. When Sugar Cosmetics, when Vinita was not aired on Shark Tank, there was a certain, I will not reveal numbers. There was a certain revenue that Sugar was doing when Vinita was not on Shark Tank, and there was a certain number that she was doing when Vinita was on Shark Tank. Now the jump is a very significant jump. It's only because she
Distribution.
built the distribution. It's a
And also
national
she
TV.
became,
Yeah.
she has a distribution of 1 million plus or whatever,
Yeah.
how many of our followers
Let,
now.
let's keep that aside. That's something
Yeah.
that got built after the so many
Sure.
episodes air, right? But I'm just saying that a distribution of just national TV, having those having that 1 hour or 30 minutes of time daily on the TV, just can do so much for you. And that has, I think, after Shark Tank, the ripple effect you could see on all the founders starting to come out in front of the camera. I know this. I mean, I don't know the founder, but I know this brand, The Whole Truth. The founder's all over the page, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah, yeah.
founder keeps talking
Shashank
about,
Mehta.
yeah. The founder keeps talking about how good the product is, how clean the product is, how nice. It's such a different kind of marketing.
Yeah.
You don't need somebody beautiful like a model or anybody to come and talk about your product. It's just the founder saying कि यार ये 4 ingredients से बना है, इतना protein है.
Correct.
This is what you eat in the market, and this is
Correct.
my price. So things, yeah, absolutely, things have changed, and I feel like founders are also going to be pushed to become creators.
Yeah.
Also addressing another thing that you asked me before this, that why am I doing this is also just a matter of distribution. And since I was not capable enough to dance on reels, I chose to sit on the sofa and speak to brilliant people like you and try to get some knowledge myself and kind of to anybody that's watching.
Honestly, like I am not a brilliant guy at all. Still in journey. There are billions of people much better than me. Again, like so when you say about content creation, right? Content creation is going to, like, it is not about you just posting videos. How well you put, how well do you address the audience, and why do you do it? The most important is why are you doing it, and why should someone follow you? There's two questions if you answer. One will make you not stop because if you are loving it, so you'll keep on doing it. Doesn't matter. So, for example, if you are doing the show, it doesn't matter of how many followers do you have or what is the distribution of it. You're still learning, and you will
Yeah.
never stop because you're loving it. And secondly, a person why they should follow you is your thing to again discover. Even if there are 1,000 people following and if they're taking value out of it, you are a great way of starting. 1,000 is not a small number; it's a big number. See 1,000 people in front of you, you'll come to know what 1,000 people are.
Yeah.
Right now, 1,000 people, everyone say 1,000 followers and all that. Like they come and tell me 1,000 followers kya hai? And I was like 1,000 followers is like get 1,000 people in front of
Just
you.
the
You
number
come
of
to
people
know.
in your school.
Yeah, you just see 1,000 people in real life and you'll realize what type of amount of people are, because everyone has 20K followers, 50K followers. That 100K and 1 million is such a small, like so many people have
It's
it.
become a smaller figure. You think it's
Yeah.
lost value, kind of.
It is not lost value, it's just brands seeing it in a very different way, because a lot of people have it now. So when a lot of people have it, you stop losing, like you stop putting a lot of value on it. In like next 20 years, maybe that 1 million will be like everyone will have. You never know, like I'm not predicting that, but I'm just
But
saying
I
that,
think that's where it's going,
like,
considering.
yeah, like it's just going crazy right now.
Yeah. Coming to another topic that I wanted to speak to you about, Dishant, it fantasizes me when somebody starts a business with their friends, because I feel like particularly it's been very difficult. I was somebody who growing up, I would just ask my friends ki you and I will start a business together, you and I will do something together.
Right.
But somehow I did not have those kind of friends who wanted to do something together. So I ended up doing it with my brother. But you were fortunate enough to find some people who could support your journey on the way and
Yeah.
believe.
Actually, my first startup was with my two best friends. Again, like startup was something too cool. I was doing it because I knew I was born to be an entrepreneur. I was not this, then I would have been in that business or not something different, but I would be doing business for sure. Um, come from a Gujarati family, so like again, like it just comes
It's
within in
very
our blood.
naturally.
Yeah, it's just very natural to us. We are born in that environment. But same way with my two other friends. But business, doing one thing and doing it for a show off is very different. Like a lot of people I see now, a lot of entrepreneurs come and talk to us. Uh, I see
Who's trying to show off and do a business because it's a hectic job?
entrepreneurship has become very cool. Has become
Really?
very cool. People have started seeing very bright side of entrepreneurship.
It's you're right actually. It's glamorized
Yeah.
a little bit.
Correct,
You
and
know?
but they don't know like actual story behind
Oh
it.
my god.
Like what things you. But if you are truly an entrepreneur, like you really want to. See, glamour will stay for 2 3 months, and then you'll realize, okay, this is not glamorous at all. So either you'll quit or you'll continue, and you'll realize, okay, you'll become persistent and like let not thing come in. But my two co-founders were like my best friends, and they are still my best friends. Luckily, friendship stayed. But in most cases, I've heard like friendship don't stay.
It breaks, yeah. There's a actual published stat. I'll tell you, the number of companies started by friends in India is about 7 to 8%, and the number of companies started by friends in anywhere outside India is about 32 odd percentage. So in India, we have a higher ratio of relationships breaking, power dynamic changing, and friends don't go well down in India. I feel that. I'll give you another deeper stat. There is hardly, I think, point 0.2 or point 0.3 female founders, friends that are doing a business together, and rest of it, say about from the 8%, 7.5 is just two male best friends doing a business. So for female best friends to do a business, the ratio, it's a
But
non-existence
it's an
ratio.
interesting stat. But if I try to break it down, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But like I just want to break this problem down into why this is not happening.
Yeah.
I assume when do you make friends? Like in your school, in your college,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or you're building
Or
friend
on
or
the way,
someone.
in your, I mean, life, sometimes.
Yeah, but like mainly you'll make your friends somewhere in your school, your college, or like someone from similar background. So most likely you will have similar thoughts and similar things what you will be bringing on the table. Now, for example, like when we started up in Pleo Sport, two best friends, all three had a similar skill set. Like like luckily like things didn't become so big that we had to learn different things. But I didn't have a tech friend. Like this guy got introduced by someone else, and that's why. And he is also not techie. He is more from like he understands product and tech much better than me. So that's why where we are today is because of him. Um, but most likely, if you have a similar skill set, you're going to not complement, but you will compete with
Yeah,
each other.
you're so right. Very well put,
Yeah,
actually.
so somewhere like one of the reason you uh, not do with friends because they are from a similar skill set. You either meet them in school or college, you are studying the same thing, doing the same thing, similar background, similar things. No, that person is not going to get you much more than what you are getting on the table. So that's why the friends thing. That's my assumption again, like a complete assumption, but that's what I think. Like it doesn't work.
Possible, possible. Do you think, I mean, you've been lucky, but do you think that two best friends is it a good idea for two best friends to start a business?
Again, if like if you are putting different skills onto the table, different background, different things, and you all have realized the roles very like like you don't have ego about someone else becoming better than what you are, and you don't have an ego if someone is not doing so well than you are. See, there are a lot of functions which come in, like like, and you can separate your friendship and entrepreneurship separately as a relation. Then there's a high chance, and I think that there are a lot of friend entrepreneurs also have done really well. But clarity of thought process, clarity of who's doing what, and someone becoming a better than what you are will work out. But that India में ego बहुत बड़ा है ना.
Yeah, yeah. For some reason, because I genuinely feel it's difficult because I had Debojit on my show just before your episode. We shot with him, and I asked a very funny question to Debojit because he started the company with his wife. We have a very funny segment there wherein I've been like, Debojit, is it a good idea to start a company with his wife? And he just got like, no, no. Keep business and work separate. He was just like, I would not recommend anybody to start.
But if you go to see Ghazal and Varun, alag, like they have
I
wife.
mean, of course, there
but
are
Mamaearth
exceptions.
has become one of the biggest brands.
There are
in their
exceptions.
scene.
See, everywhere. I completely get that. But I mean, how many of Ghazal and Varun are there? You know?
Monsco again.
Yeah.
Like
Again,
Mohit
whatever
Sadani.
you'll be able to name, you'll just be able to name a number that is hardly
Yeah,
consists of even
I'm
1%.
sure. I'm sure. But the thing
Yeah.
is, if you really, again, like if you ask them this question, they would be better people to answer this question. Like,
Absolutely, absolutely.
Unfortunately, I'm not married yet, so like, I don't have any partner, or like we are starting to. And I think like relationship for me, it didn't work out with my friends for various reasons. Like it was nothing between us.
Yeah.
It was more about the situation what we were in. One wanted to do MBA, another wanted to study more in law. I wanted to continue in business. So like very different side, and luckily it ended there in a very good terms. I'm very grateful that they are still my best friends.
Very not a scenario you get to see usually.
Yeah, like they are my
Otherwise.
bestest friend until date. Like they are my number one, number two, right? Like like they know everything about my life.
I can imagine this fight going so bad that you all never see each other's face again. Also.
Don't imagine, please.
No, I'm just saying that is something. I mean, these fights could go really terrible.
It has also become with one of my few. So I have worked with a lot of people in my journey.
I know, yeah.
This is my like around fourth or fifth startup, or sixth or seventh. I don't know.
Wow.
I've just kept on working on my life. I've met with a lot of people, and some people I'm not in touch with, like because they became my friends, and they started expecting in personal life, and they started expecting something in professional life, and somewhere it didn't work out the way we would have worked out. But yeah, like it happens, like things, and that's where you learn from. Right now, I know exactly what I'm looking for a co-founder.
Yeah. So, say somebody who's looking actually for a founder, and there's many of us that are actually looking for a good co-founder. Do you think friends are the right people to approach first?
Not necessary. Like again, like same thing again. If a person is bringing something on the table which is not your skill set, and then yes. And if you have a great trust between each other, if you can leave all the money on the table and trust him to keep that money safe with you,
Yeah.
someone who you are okay of getting famous, or him or her getting famous, uh, and if you really are getting something different on the table,
Yeah.
then yeah, do it. Like you can give it a shot. I have a mantra for you. I was like, Prabhu, I'm all yours. Like, please tell me what is it. Be in control from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Wild came on Shark Tank, and that was wild because you got offers from all the sharks.
I am actually in a midway. Like, I'm not even supporting brands. I'm not even supporting influencers. Parul Gulati, I really like.
She's the best example of a founder. I mean, she was always an influencer, but
Like Samay. If Samay was not there in Leighton, I don't think so anyone could have done it.